Alex, I believe, is two ranks above him, which allows me to introduce Vicky McClure, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm
good. Now, what can you tell us about the mysterious Mrs. Jones?
Well, I don't want to spoil too much. I think that scene explains well what our department is. The great thing about the series is you're in lots of different locations at different times, and when you're in the department, you know, it's great for Alex and to sort of discover what his new role is.
Yeah.
But as Mrs. Jones, she has sort of an energy with him, and then like a relationship with Blunt and a relationship with Crawley, and yet she's quite a parenting with Alex as well. So I got to play lots of different
Is it fair to
feelings
say,
in it, which was nice, rather than just being sort of a direct spy, so to speak.
is it fair to say her moral compass is constantly wavering?
Yes, exactly, yeah. I should have said that.
Pardon?
I should have said that.
No, your answer was longer, which makes it better. What appealed to you about Mrs. Jones and the show, you know, in terms of the tone and the style and stuff?
Well, I was honest from the start. I'd not heard or read the books because I'm a bit older than Otto.
You're not.
But I asked my nephew, who's 12 years old, and said, have you ever heard of a book called Alex Rider? And I got a response of, yeah, like I was stupid. So obviously I went and did my research, and it's great. It's an amazing job to be part of something that is pure adventure. You know, there's so much action in it, and yeah, I didn't even really consider not doing it because it was a great part.
What have we got to look forward to? I guess does Mrs. Jones go on a bit of a journey alongside Alex?
Yeah, I mean, we had loads of scenes together, and we had a lot of fun. There's lots of stuff in the department as well, but I do have to wear a snowsuit at one point, which I really liked.
Guy, we talked a little bit about aging the books up a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess is that partly because I guess people that read the books first time around are now at an age where they expect something a little bit older, a little bit darker?
I think that was very much at the back of all of our minds, and also, I mean, this is a really tricky one to navigate. This is the thing that scares me most, because there are so many millions of fans of the books out there. And when you read the book, you get a very clear picture of a 14-year-old Alex, and you get a very clear picture of his world. And we have pulled that a little. We've pulled him a little older, we've pulled the tone a little grittier, tried to make things a bit more grounded. But we have absolutely, I promise you, tried to stay true to the spirit of Anthony's novels. So it's the same Alex, it's just that we're trying to make it a little bit more grounded in the real world.
Yeah. I guess the department is the darker side of the books.
They are.
Anyway, so...
And they're kind of a scary force, because on the one hand, they're supposed to be the government, they're supposed to be protecting us, but on the other hand, they are coercing Alex into doing this job, and they are kind of responsible for his uncle's death as well.
And Anthony, how did you kind of collaborate with Guy on that in terms of the expansion of the department and, you know, the decision to make them a little bit darker?
I didn't really. I mean, you know, the truth is that when I wrote the Alex Rider books, they were always said to be adult books for kids. They were never really meant to be sort of ordinary children's books. And it was very important for the TV show. We all agreed from the start that this was not going to be children's television. It was a difficult balancing act, because we had to appeal to a wide adult audience, whilst at the same time not alienating younger viewers by being too violent, too adult, too serious, or whatever. I didn't particularly get involved. In fact, if I may say so, it's probably Andreas who should answer that question, because the moment Andreas came into the picture, he completely understood the tone, which was this not even family drama, but you know, but serious adult drama that would still appeal to kids.
And I've got to ask both Otto and Vicky. There aren't many people that I would kind of like, my legs would go to jelly and stood in front of. Stephen Delaney is probably one of them. He terrifies me, just as a human being. What's he like to do stuff with?
I wish he was here, because he's got the driest sense of humour, hasn't he?
I didn't understand it at first. I didn't get the sense of humour, but as we shot more and more,
You're just like, is he taking the mick out?
Yeah.
It's not daft. It gets to the point where you all get, you know, it gets to about 4 o'clock, everyone's a bit tired, and then everyone gets like the silly hour, and he started to join in. So I saw a completely different side to him. He's great. I mean, he's fantastic in this, but he was really special to work with. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just his voice, isn't it?
He's great as well because he's constantly testing you in the scene, but also kind of as a person. He keeps you on your toes because obviously he requires the best quality of work, you know. So it's great. You feel like you have to rise to his level, which is really, really fantastic. And Vicky as well.
And I guess to both Otto and Ronke, as relative newcomers, it must be kind of like quite exciting to kind of be able to kind of soak it all up from people like Vicky and Steve.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to have another clip. Just to give you guys a heads up, in about 10 or 11 minutes time, we're going to throw it open to you guys. So if you've got any questions, start thinking of them, and I'll give you a shout and you can come and start queuing up there. But we're going to go and grab another clip now. This is going to look ahead to some of the later episodes, which shows the creepy Point Blank Academy. It's set, as Otto mentioned earlier on, it's set in the French Alps, where Alex's friend is sent undercover to investigate what's really going on.